NRL vid 090 back here with another video today, and in today's video, this video is all about who the new Newcastle Knights captain should be in 2021. Obviously, as we all know by now, Mitchell Pearce has stepped down from the captaincy role because of the problem he's got himself into. So obviously, Knights are now looking for a new captain, and there's options, but I don't think there's many. But yeah, look, I think that these three players I'm about to mention are the best candidates for the captaincy role. Obviously, you can tell by the thumbnail who those candidates are, those three. And I'll go through why I think they're going to be good captain replacements for Mitchell Pearce. But before I start the video, thanks to everyone who's been recently subscribing, because not long ago, on Monday, I actually got to 600 subscribers. And by the end of the week, which is now Friday, I got to we're about to be Saturday now, because it's 11:50 at the moment. But I just want to thank everyone who's recently subscribed, because I think as a channel, I'm really growing, and I can't thank you guys enough for the new people, especially subscribing. It means a lot. Appreciate the feedback as well. I'm getting my videos from new people, so thanks to those those people who've subscribed. Hopefully you enjoy the channel, keep enjoying the channel down the track and all that. But yeah, let's get into the video. So, obviously the first candidate for mine is David Clemmer. I think David Clemmer, he's I don't know if I can say mature yet, but obviously he's a passionate player who can obviously, rip into you if you don't play well and all that. He's got that sort of, vibe about him. He's a tough player. He plays State of Origin, former State of Origin player now. But he still plays for Australia occasionally. I don't know if he'll play this next year or no, this year actually. But we'll see. But he's a leader, Clemmer. He's been he's very experienced, and I think that someone like him could be a good option for the Knights as a captain. I mean, that's one I can really think of. Along with the next guy is Mitch Barnett. I think Mitch Barnett, he's definitely matured over the past couple of years. I mean, 2016. 2017, he was nothing more than a backup player, I thought. He was just, filling the spots and all that. But now he's become a consistent first grader, and he hasn't he grown as a player. He's a brilliant player, Mitch Barnett. So he does look like a good option for the captaincy. Obviously, he's definitely up there, and I think Knight's going to announce their captain probably next week. So I think Mitch Barnett would definitely be in the conversation. I think he should. I think he's. I don't know if he's a guy that could definitely go be in a huddle and be the guy that everyone looks up to. I'm not sure about that, but I think Barnett is still young. I know that, but I think over time, I think he's been there for a couple of years now. I think he knows the club quite well, and I think that obviously he's been there since 2016, mid 2016. So I can't see why not he can't be considered and used as their new captain, for the time to come. And the last option, I mean, he's only new to the club, but he's got the good leadership skills and all that, and that's Tyson Brazil. I know Tyson Brazil had a really poor year for the Dragons in 2020, but whether that's because he was more focused on going to Newcastle Knights and playing for Dragons, I'm not sure, but it could have been the case right there. But I think Brazil definitely comes to mind as a captaincy option for the Knights. Obviously, he's captained the Dragons before, and I think he's done a solid job. I don't think he's done anything bad. He's a current Australian New South Wales player. He's a tough player. I think he's a pretty good speaker. When I see him on media, he speaks pretty well, and that's what you want in a good captain, I think. And I think Brazil has that captaincy quality about him, and he's a tough player, and I think he suits the captaincy role pretty well, in my opinion. So they're the three candidates there, and I think an honourable mention goes to Blake Grayne. Now, I know Blake Grayne may not play until mid-season because he's ACL, but he could make an early return. I mean, many other players make early returns somehow. You never know how they do it these days, but Blake Grayne could be one of them. But I think Blake Grayne's a pretty good leader. I think he's a very, very safe player that doesn't make much mistakes in his game. He's very, very solid. I think that when Mitchell Pearce and him were playing together in the halves, it looked really good in Newcastle, I thought. He's a steady player, Blake Grayne. I think he's got good leadership qualities all about him. I think he's a guy that everyone can look up to, possibly at the Knights. But he is getting older. He's only got 1 year left as well. So I don't know if I have him as a captain, but that's an honourable mention there. But guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Who do you personally think will be the Newcastle Knights captain? You can leave your captain. Who would you want? You can leave your your possible Knights captain in the comment section down below. Like, who do you think? I've got Mitch Barnett, David Clemmer, and Tyson Brazil all up there. Don't know which one, but if I had to pick one, probably David Clemmer. But that's just my personal opinion anyway. But who's your new Knights captain though? Like, and hopefully enjoy the video. So, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. But yeah, interesting to see who the Newcastle Knights name as captain. But then until then, see you next one.